Hello everyone, welcome back to the House of Chuckie. Today is a brand new series, a brand new game on a brand new platform. Today is Roblox Restaurant Simulator. I'm going to turn around and tell you more about the game and look up at my store. So, for those of you that want to know more about this game came out in February 19th, 2025. So this game is shy over 6 months old. Further ado, I'm going to explain most of this interface for you, and I'm going to look on the left side here. I'm going to bring up a little screen here. So this left side here where my mouse is circling, this is our main focus of the game on how we maneuver every single option. So this one here is a game pass. So this is pay to win. We're not going to use this one. If you want to know more about this area, let me know in the comments. I will put up a little video of this. This one here is a smartphone. We're going to get to this one first. All right, so let's get down to it. So we're going to hit that Z button, and it's going to bring up a smartphone. Okay, so this here is a setting. If I were to click this, music is going to play, and I don't want that. That's going to be loud, and you guys don't want that right now. The next one over is an invite button. For people that are just starting this game, you invite them, and you will get a $100 reward. For somebody that is returning to this game, you will get a $10 reward. So if you want to invite a friend to your server that you're playing and they join, they will give you a $10 reward to game though. Okay. So next is the code. The code is here. It will give you an option to put in a code right here, which is amazing 2500. This game has 2,500 likes so far in 6 months. They will put out a new code after they get 5,000. Okay, so I already did it, and it will tell me invalid code. So let's do it. Say code invalid or has expired, so it won't let me use it again. But for you guys, it will. And next is this one right here. This is going to make you a pro at the game, a king, and it's going to make you a much better player. This is the home button, the return button. This is what makes this game so easy once you get this down pat. So I'm going to show you on how to use it. Once we get down this way, we're going to walk in the restaurant. And say if we have a customer at this cash register, and we're all the way down here, which we're bussing tables, cleaning up plates and everything, which I'm going to get to you later in the game on this episode. This is going to take a while to get up there, right? So this is going to take you a while. So we're going to hit the Z button, and we're going to hit the home button. This is going to return you out front in front of your restaurant, making it way easier to access your cash register. Alright, so that's it with the phone. You can also use this computer screen that's right here. So, if you guys want to use it originally, we can go here. If not, you can use the B button, which is going to make it much easier for you in the long run. So we're going to hit the B button, and it's going to bring you up to this, okay? So we have a maximum right now of 12 licenses. I have 8 of the 12, so I got 4 more to go. I can buy this one, but I don't want it right now. Also, you can expand up to this much. I got 3 more to go, but I still have levels to complete before I even consider about buying this, so this is good. I don't want this right now. This is $6,400. That's going to put me in a tight spot because if you look around, I have nothing on any shelves, nothing on this table where we put a step table here, which is for our desserts, and this is a hot table or a heating table. This is for our hot goods, and this is a fridge for our cold goods. And we have a freezer, which is for our frozen goods, like ice cream. Okay, so we have this, and this here is our game pass. So if you max it out, then you hit the V, it's going to bring you up the same screen. So if you hit this, right, you guys have a cashier, a waiter, quick checkout, and quick pricing. This is pay to win. I'm not going to go through this stuff. I'm not going to touch it. We don't need it. This is for a game that if you want to actually work at something and find out on how a restaurant kind of works, but it doesn't, you don't want this, okay? And there's stuff here that doesn't even help you anyway for cleaning tables. This is only for putting stuff on the shelves. This is a product place, which will give you money and double cash, XP, and all that stuff. Okay, so we don't need that right now. And this is a shelf. This stuff isn't even in the game, so this is kind of a failed project right here. And it's okay. We don't need that stuff. That's pay to win. It's garbage. Okay. It's going to give you 4 options. Okay, it's going to give you a cheeseburger, a hot dog. It's going to give you, I think, sushi. This one, and it's going to give you lasagna. Okay, and you want to start off on lasagna. So let's see, where is it? Where is it? There it is. So you see the time right here. This is how long it takes for your cook to make it. So this is your chef here. You see, he makes your food to order. Okay, so it's going to take him 6 seconds to make that. Okay, so 6 seconds for $15.36. You're going to start off with 200. If you use the code, you're going to $700. So you'll start off with $900. So I would suggest you start off with this lasagna. It's going to give you macaroons. Oh, license 1. Okay, it's going to give you macaroons. You can use that as a step table, which is great. Okay, so this is going to give you like a $30 bill right here. And once you get from license 1 to 2, you're going to want to go to this sushi right here, this one here, which is the caviar sushi. And this is going to make you stretch all the way until you get to this one, which is license number 7. Beware, you will have to buy each license previously to get to this one. And you're going to want to do it till you get to this lamb chop right here, these crab legs, which is also a good option for you to buy games, right? You want to get from 1 to 100 as quick as you can. And this is why I'm telling you this, teaching you this, and why I have things set up the way I got it. Okay, so we are going to set up this game from scratch here. I'm going to empty out this entire restaurant, and I'm going to show you how. So I'm doing this for a reason, because I want you guys to see the reason why it's here and why it works, okay? Now I'm doing this reason because if I have this out here, you're not going to see why I have this up front. Now if you played this game before, you're going to know why, but for those that are just wondering why I have this up here, you're going to see. And this is why I'm getting rid of all of this, just so that you guys can see. Because I have a feeling that if I don't explain this the right way, it's not going to work right for you guys. And to explain why, so I can't move this one. So it's going to give you one heating rack, right, and you can't move it. But I'm going to explain to you why I have what I got up there. So I can't move this one either. So here's the reason why I'm going to do this for you guys. So if I don't explain the why I do my way here, we got to work things out, okay? So we are going to do this lasagna, okay? We're going to do this first before we start getting into this, okay? So let's go to lasagna first. Okay, we're just going to buy one, okay? It's going to take him 6 seconds. And we got this, okay? So let's open up our restaurant. And we're going to go right here. All right? And we're going to have customers coming from the left. All right? So they're going to come in from the left right here. And they're going to pick up a tray on their left hand, which doesn't make any sense. Why would you? Anyway, so you see how they're taking such a long time to walk up here? Okay. So we just bring them up. And there's only 4 out there, so this isn't going to take long for me to explain it to you. Plus, I get to redo this. So we sold 2 for now, so the end of the day is not bad. So let's see, did we sell out? Yes, we did. So that's another thing for you guys to watch out for, is when you put things on the table, watch out for the timer, okay? You see that timer on the top where it says the day 60? That's how many days I've played this game in-game. Okay, so you see the timer up there, it goes from 9 minutes 30 seconds all the way up to 20 minutes and 58 seconds. So it gives you about a 10-minute buffer. So what you want to do is you want to close the store at the right around the 19-minute mark, because once they have food in their hand, right, it's gone. It doesn't come back. So they basically just steal money from your hands. Why you want to have that buffer of 19 minutes as soon as you want to close, okay? The reason why is because once they have that product in their hand on here, right? So there was only 2 people in the last closing session, right? So you get 4 pieces of lasagna in this tray, and both of those pieces are gone. So that made me lose $40. Okay, so that's why you want to close your store before the time is up, because of the way they take so long to just check out. Okay, so we want to make sure that our store is closed by 19 o'clock, which is the 19-minute mark. Okay, so we were getting ready to remodel the store. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the tables. Now, so far I got 5 types of tables. One's a 2-seater and the rest are 4. Okay, it don't even matter which ones you get. It's all about color and how you like it. So we're just gonna use the 4-seater. We're gonna go with 6 or 8. Don't matter. Okay, just to show you. Oh, before I forget, this one. This here is for decoration only. Now for now, it's only lights and the name of your restaurant. I wouldn't worry about this too much until you start expanding. All right, and you get a little bit of money under your name. So let's get this started and start putting tables out. So you want to have your tables out here. As you've seen um in the last bit of the video, did you see how slow those customers are? All right, so that's why we want to have our customers near the front of the store with our tables or kiosks, whatever have you. Why? Because once they pay for it, it doesn't matter if they eat it or not. Now you might lose tip money, but it's just like $2 a piece, so it really isn't that much. So the reason why we do this is because of the way that the AIs move, and you're gonna see this when we start getting this game rolling. All right, so we're just gonna use the 4 or 5 tables here. And we're gonna sell the rest, okay? Just to show you that we really don't need that many. Let's see, G, 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 G. I'm gonna use one of these just to show you that it doesn't matter. $high-dollar table, $high-dollar equipment, yeah. So, as I showed you earlier in the phone on how to use that home button, now watch as I'm done here. Right, we hit the home button, and right there we're back in the main screen. Now we hit the B button. This is where your kiosks are. So here's what we want to start off with, okay? For you guys starting out, I'm just gonna use lasagna. All right, so we got 4. And you guys should have $700, so that is 400 bucks that we just used. So let's get rolling and moving this way. Gonna turn this around, so you see that little section right there. You want that to face out, like that. Move it right there. And now we can move this guy. And you want to optimize your spacing as much as you can. so that this guy is a little too close to his cash register. So we will do this. Move him here. This is about the size you guys would have it anyway in the beginning. So you will start off at like 5 tables here. And this is going to get you to the main spot of that third license with the sushi. And now we turn this guy this way, kind of even it out like that. So now we have our tables in the front. Okay, so we're going to close this up so we don't get anyone in. And we're going to get lasagna. Okay, we're not even going to bother with the fridge, but I'm going to show you why. And you should have, after that, you should have $500, right? So 700, right? Then the 4 tables, that's well $900. So minus the 5 tables, that give you $500. Yep, should do. Okay, so you're gonna get your 10 pieces of lasagna, and you're gonna order it. So you see this timetable right here? This 6 seconds is how long it's gonna take. It's gonna take you about 6 seconds. If you buy 10 of them, it's gonna take a minute to make all 10. All right, so we can wait until we start making them. By the way, each one costs me $15.36. This game is designed to give you 4, and you can do it from 3 to 6 times your price margin of your cost. So the price is $3.84, right, per piece. So 3 and 4, right, gives you that $15.36. So 5 times that $3.84 would probably be around this, right? So that would be a lot more than this. So it'd be near like $20. Let's see, 84 and 5, another $4. Yep, about $19. Okay, so 4 pieces of lasagna. You can mark it up as much as you want, but I got 21. But we can probably go a little higher. All right. And this is how I would do this. All right, so you guys should have more money up front after you buy this. You should have like $200 left. Or maybe 100. Let me calculate that out first before I go ahead. So you get 900, right? Each one, you get 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 500. Leaves you with 4 and 40. I mean, 10 of these. 153. Okay, so you get 1 3, right? So here's what you do, right? So you guys should have enough to get an extra 10. What you want, here's why. By the time he gets done, that's going to take a minute, right? All your customers are going to come in and start buying this. And by the time your customers are done eating, be another day, all this food is going to be out here on the plate. You can leave it for as long as you want, as long as you don't log out. So we're going to hit yes to open. We're going to click. And now we're going to just wait. So you're going to see on how long it takes, right? What was that, like 10 seconds? So that's 1 piece of lasagna. That was 1 piece of lasagna. This is another piece of lasagna. That's 2, that's 3. So that's 4 pieces of lasagna. And watch when this gets to the 19-minute mark, okay? I'm going to close up shop and just let the time go. If you want to, you can go like 20. If you have a lot of these tables, you know, you're going to start bringing in some customers. And what you want is to give them enough time to check out. Is the ones on your table, right? This one right here. So if this timer goes out, that's 20 minutes and 58 seconds. That's fine. That's going to get you paid. But these ones won't. Okay, these are going to be missing from your table. And so let's get him. Get her change. Freeze, what you got there? You got lasagna. All right, $21. I'm robbing you $21. You freeze too. That's another 4. 42. We're going to speed this up until we're sold out. Okay, guys? Alright, so 19 minutes, close that shop. Close that shop up because you wanted to. And we sold out anyway, so it's okay. Just about. So we got 1 more piece of lasagna. We're going to open up shop. We're going to clean up these tables. So you want to start from the back. Hit the Z, return home. Just gonna close, guys. To sell out. Alright, we just did. Nice. Alright, so I'm just going to tell you what we made today in about 8 seconds. Remember to clean up the tables. Doing this now is going to ensure us to make it easier. So we got 30 customers, made $840. We spent $386 with a profit. That's nice. And now look, okay, so now we can put these back onto the hot plates and start over again. You want to do this while it's open because it sells out quicker. And ease of access. See how much quicker it is for them to get up here? So when we start doing the sushi, put food on the table. We're not going to be able to place on all the tables that we got because we already sold 2 of them. The guy's going to be fine until I get to the cash register. 42. So we're going to wait until we're sold out here to start on the refrigeration section and the step up table, okay? And I'm gonna get the fridges and the step table first before I get rid of those, because it won't let me get rid of them until I have something in place. And we're gonna speed this up again to sell out. Alright guys, we're back. It looks like we're just about sold out. If not, we are, which is a great thing. And I'm gonna show you guys the sushi next. The fridge, and we're gonna get a step table. Okay, we're gonna purchase. And we're gonna just put one up for now. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect yet. So we're gonna get rid of these. So now we can't move it until we put something else in its place. So we're gonna put the step up rack like right here. Actually, let's put that over here so we can see it. It's out of the way. Okay, so by that time, you guys should have money for a fridge or a step table. Okay, so now we're going to get into the second part, which is this one. Okay, so what you want to do is buy these macaroons, which is what we're going to do. They will get you more money. They'll get you upwards like $30. You can get 2 per table. We're going to do this first, and then we're going to do the sushi. Okay, guys? And I should probably close up shop because it's getting ready to be 19. Okay. There's going to be somebody coming in anyway. So. Alright, so let's see what the price is. 29. So we have 592 times 5. Let's see, 5 and 9 is 45, so put that 5 times. $4.50, $4.60 with the 2. So 25 plus 460 is 29. So it'll still be, let's see if we can get 30. Okay, that's too much. So we're gonna put 29, okay folks? And should I open it? No, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait another 50 seconds. Looks like we're the only ones on this block, huh? Nice. So we have 4 plates of macaroni, so 29 and 4, that is 36 and 4, 3, 8, around, be like 116, 116 and 116, that would be 232, so that's $200 right there just for one table. That'd be your profit, is like 200. Alright, so let's open up shop. So if you guys want to do this the easy way, click on your cash register and you'll see this. If you're on PC and phone, you can click up here. If not, you're gonna have to go to the window and click it. We can click on the close sign and it will open. And I already cleaned up the tables over there, so we should be good. And there's only 8 pieces, so this will be easy. There's more than 8 seats up there, even if I didn't clean it. Okay, so we're gonna speed this up and wait until we're sold out of the macaroon. Some of these more. And just like that, we sold out. And we're gonna show you something else when this is just about over. There is another special tip I want to share with you guys. So let's go and clean up these tables first before we move on. Speed it up. Like on how they make this mess. Alright, so next is the sushi. So after you guys did the macaroon and you did the lasagna, you may not want to get rid of your tables just yet because you can mix and match things. I'm going to show you something later on. This is just a little tutorial. So once you've got the macaroons and you make money, buy this one. This is going to be your money maker until you get all the way over here, which is license number 8 with the crab legs. and we're gonna use this one. Okay, so let's grab our sushi, our caviar sushi. We're gonna mix 6, and the money you made with the lasagna and the macaroons, you should be able to get it. So for me, let me close up shop. Okay, so what was this for me? $7.18. Okay, so 5 is 35 times another 18, which is 90. So 35.90 is going to be our total, which will be a 5 times. So we're not going to be able to do that. So 3, 35.40, which is our max. We're not going to be able to go anymore. We might be able to hit 50. Okay, so we don't want that right now. So what we want is just do 35. We're not going to mess with any of that other stuff with the cents, because it's not worth it for you right now until you get all your licenses and everything. Or if you want to do the pay to win stuff, you can do it since you're not going to worry about the cents. So let's go. We only need 6. So 35 and 4 is 35, and 35 is 70 times 2 is 140, right? So 140 times 6 is 420. So $420 on this sushi, which is a great turnaround. So remember, the 19-minute mark is going to approach. I'm going to close up shop. If you guys want to gamble and use the 20-minute mark, you can, but this is a tutorial video for beginners. And once you start raising up your prices, it's not going to matter much. Okay, so I messed up there. 15. See if we can sell out before the time is up. We're going to speed this up, guys. Alright guys, we closed up shop and you look, we're almost sold out. So I might open it up again just to see if we sell out. We only have 3 pieces left, so we can. Let's clean up tables before we start piling in. Hit the home button. This one's going to be post-nail, but guys, this should get 2. Nope. This one's going to be the last one. That's going to be great. We sold out within a day. But that's the only reason, because we had the tables available. So now that we did this, we're going to clean up the tables. By the time the day is over, we can start over a new day. Look at that. We made a $9.25 profit, which is great. So here's what you want to do moving forward. Now that you start getting some money, bring back another heating table. You guys might have kept yours, which is fine. So we got ourselves this heating table right here. We're gonna just like line it up. It doesn't have to be perfect for me. This is just a tutorial how to. So here's why we do this. Okay, now here's the idea. We're gonna click this real quick. So we're gonna have to get something. Okay, so let's see, what do we want? I'll do a hot dog for you guys just so you guys can see. It's gonna take him like 3 seconds to whip up. So we got 1 hot dog, okay? Which is gonna be like $9 for me. $8, okay. So 8 and 5 is 10. Right, so another 5 is 25. So we're gonna use cents, okay? Just to sell those 4. So she bought 2. Those of you wondering, you don't have to put this end 0 at the end, or if there's zeros, you don't have to worry about it. You see, we got a $5 profit, right? We went 5 times the amount of what it's worth. So this one just bought, let's see, 2 of them, right? 3 of them. Anyway, so you see this right here? You see on how this is all added up? So this is 6, this is 30, and this is 50. So 6 and 30 is 36, and 50 is 86. Alright, so you want to add your total of goods up to about $100 even, because the way that this game works is that they want to break these numbers evenly, okay? So they want to break up to 50 and a 20 and a 10 and a 5 and a 1. So there's no $100 bill, right? So they want you to actually not use this $50 bill. So they'll use 2 of them, alright? So what do? We get our stuff. So we take a long time, you can automatically check it. Okay, so what we want to do is we'll go into our interface, so we're just going to use computer. So when we're starting up, right, after you get your lasagna, so we can do that, right, so we'll have 2, which is I'm getting $21, okay. So then we have sushi, which is 3, don't matter. Alright, and then we'll get the macaroons. Where is it? There it is. Okay, now he's going to take like 30 seconds to whip all that up, okay. So we're going to close this up real quick and show you something. We're going to hit the Z button, and we're going to just close up shop. So we have these macaroons ready. Have a lasagna. So 35 and 29, that is 74? No, 64. 64 and 21, that's going to be 85. So we're going to need something that's $15, right, to break that $100 bill. So what can we use? Right, we can use this guy. So this guy is going to get us around $15, which is I'm going to show you guys a special. So this guy is 361. Okay, so times 5, that'd be like 15 something. 16, 30, 17, 30 maybe. But here's the kicker. So this guy is $24, right? Which is great. Very great. But for you guys, it might not be that. So let's make this 15. Just for purposes. So we need things to make $100. So we need that $15 bill. Because 21, 35, 29 gives me 85. Now 15 gives me 100. We're going to see what happens. What's in the chat? Okay, nothing. See how he makes his order up like this? So you got 2 lasagna and 1 of these. Now the more that goes up to 100 or that even 0, the less change you're going to break and the more time you're going to have yourself to make this as easy as possible, as stress-free as possible. See, it's just going to cost me $3. See, this guy's going to cost me about 0, 15, 5, 0, 15. Sometimes they use 100, but not much. So this guy is using his credit card. Oh, this one's going to cost me $28. And it's almost getting to be 19 minutes, which is we're not going to close it. I'm just going to show you guys just yet. So this guy bought 1. So $21, so I'm going to have to do a little bit there. So it happens every once in a while. Mostly it's stress-free, okay? I want to make this as easy and stress-free as possible. And that's why I got that formula. So he gave me 29 at 30, so he got that round up possible 0, which is 30, which is great. Almost $100. Now I will close up around 20 minutes. So that one just bought everything, no change. This one's gonna. We might sell out before we even do close. That'd be nice. Should be about sold out by now. I don't have any more customers, so I'm guessing I am. I got lucky they gave it to me. But look at that. Everything's sold out. Easy as it can be. So let's go and clean up these tables and we'll wrap things up, guys. I appreciate you guys staying on here with me this long. This has been a little long one, but this is kind of fun and tutorial, easy how-to on why things work, how they work, and what makes it work. Okay, so we're gonna close up shop, and we're gonna say goodbye to our chef, which is the reason why he's here. Look at that steak, dude, and the potatoes look horrible, man. Look at them little stretch marks, man. Nothing looks good on that. And that's raw meat. I'm walking all over your food, man. I'm gonna get this to my customers. Look at those pancakes and eggs. You mean tell me this is IHOP and bacon? Look at the bacon. How do you wrap it up like that? Oh, those macaroons. Is that a chicken sandwich right there under your macaroon? Also, what is that donut doing on top, man? You know that's in the window. That's gonna melt. Oh my goodness, my chef he's special. Yeah. He's the reason why he makes it work. We get our money. He does get a little tip. But this is where we're gonna wrap things up today, folks. We went through many things, including dismantling my entire restaurant, so you guys can figure out why I have my system. We went through what to buy. We went through our interfaces. We also went through planting tables, right? And on how it doesn't matter what kind you make or buy, it's all the same. Just fits more seats, spaces, and how things work, on what works, how to become a pro at this. Also, the tables and what to buy, and then we also showed you a little trick on that $100. But this is where we're gonna wrap things up tonight, guys. I am happy and delighted that you guys decided to join me, and the House of Chuckie bids you good day.